It all begins with a Mandalorian bounty hunter catching a bounty. After succeeding with his mission, he is then offered to do another job. Also, the Mandalorian has no name, so let's call him something that rhymes with Lando. Rando, Pando, Fernando. How about Mando? So Mando comes in to accept the job. An ex-Imperial officer gives him the mission of hunting down a 50-year-old target on a desert planet. So Mando arrives on the desert planet. Soon enough, he encounters a hermit known as Queel, who tells him about where the 50-year-old target can be found. I have spoken. Mando makes it to the location of the target, but it turns out he has some competition known as IG-11. Mando proposes that they should work together. Yeah, sure, okay, I'm cool with that. Eventually, they find the 50-year-old target, which turns out to be a baby version of Yoda. IG-11 was programmed to kill it, but Mando gets a bit soft, and he doesn't let that happen. He ends up taking the baby for himself. But when they get back to the ship, it turns out it was pilfered for parts. The Jawas that stole the parts say they will return them in exchange for an egg from a mudhorn. Egg! Mando goes off to fight the mudhorn, but he ends up in a lot of trouble. Luckily, Baby Yoda is there to help him by using the Force. Soon enough, they defeat the creature and they get the egg. Mando gives them the egg, and they return the parts he needs to get off the planet. Mando brings the baby to the ex-Imperial officer. He plans to use the baby for experiments. However, Mando feels bad and decides to betray the ex-Imperials. He comes in to save Baby Yoda, but bounty hunters try to stop him from escaping. Luckily for Mando, he gets some help from the people that raised him when he was young. The fighting is able to help Mando and Baby Yoda escape. This is the way! Mando and Baby Yoda end up at a village where they meet some villagers. Mando also meets Cara Dune. They don't get along at first, but they are able to become friends. The villagers tell Mando and Cara Dune about raiders attacking their village, and they need their help to stop them. Mando and Cara Dune are searching for the raiders, but they end up encountering an ATST. The village is able to fight back against the raiders, and they successfully destroy the ATST. Mando goes to Tatooine, where he meets a guy that's asking for his help to capture a bounty. Yeah, okay. They successfully capture the bounty, but Mando's transportation on the way over here was destroyed, so he leaves early. The bounty convinces her captor that he would be a much more successful bounty hunter if he goes after Mando, which he decides to do, but first this happens. He tries to defeat Mando, but it doesn't work out so well for him. Later on, Mando gets a job where he needs to rescue a prisoner from the New Republic, and he has to work with a team to do it. They successfully find the prisoner and rescue him. However, they end up imprisoning Mando because he was too soft. But Mando finds a way to escape and goes after his teammates. Mando gets paid for saving the prisoner and he leaves, but they secretly plan to destroy him. However, they didn't know that Mando left a tracking device behind, which got the attention of the New Republic to come after them. Mando and Baby Yoda are safe. But then they get a transmission about the town that Mando saved Baby Yoda from being invaded by more ex-Imperials, and they need his help to defeat them. So Mando enlists the help of Cara Dune along with Queel and a reprogrammed IG-11. No droids. They all meet up far away from the town. Greef Karga tells them about the situation. Mando suggests that Queel looks over Baby Yoda while him, Cara Dune, and Greef Karga all confront the ex-Imperial officer. They successfully take out the ex-Imperial officer, but it turns out there are more ex-Imperials waiting outside for them, and there's also another ex-Imperial officer known as Moff Gideon. Mando warns Queel about getting Baby Yoda back to his ship, but unfortunately it's too late because Queel is dead, and Baby Yoda has been taken. But luckily IG-11 comes in to save him. Mando and the others make it to the sewers hoping to find some allies to help them, but it turns out they're all dead. Well, except one of them. She tells them that ex-Imperials did this. She also tells Mando that since he's taking care of Baby Yoda, he should either be his official guardian or give him to the Jedi and let them take care of him. Mando also gets a new jetpack. This is the way. The group is planning to leave the sewer, but there are ex-Imperials outside waiting for them. IG-11 knows what to do, so he goes outside and self-destructs. Mando and his friends made it out, but they have a new problem as they have to deal with Moff Gideon. So Mando decides to take care of him. Greef Karga thanks Mando for his help, and he offers Mando to stay around for a little longer. Mando decides that he needs to worry more about the responsibility of Baby Yoda. Meanwhile, it turns out Moff Gideon survived, and he's a lot more of a serious bad guy than we thought.